What's up, Orcamaniacs, and welcome to Dudbl Drbl Zoomcast episode number 14. Let's say B, since we had A yesterday with Buddha. 14B. Right now, we got our dude Ramez Meezy Michail hanging out down below us. We got our dude Adam Flash Stanford getting his grub on down there in the corner over there. Yeah, buddy, getting that TikTok dance going. I love it. Got my boy G down in the corner as well. He's back. Oh. We got Farad hanging out in that hot box out in out in that area where I'm going later. And then the Doc's back with me again. We were just deja vu, Doc. That's all I'm saying. Deja vu. So, anywho, for you guys that didn't see our pilot episode, God, it was like 2.5 months ago. Our pilot episode 1, Meet the Orcas. Adam Flash Stanford was on that along with Drewski Buronis, who will be coming later. Conspicuous by his absence, George is playing in Mammoth somewhere right now, and Coach will be here in just a little bit. And then we also have Meezy in episode 4. So we just want to get a little update on these guys, see how they're doing, what they're up to. We don't want Meezy to melt in the process, so we're going to get started very soon. So we'll let Flash eat a little bit. Meezy, what have you been up to since we last talked to you? Episode 4, dude, 10 episodes ago. Wow. What you been up to?
Yeah, pretty much the same old stuff, just working at the shop, staying busy over there. I got a few jobs, so I do my consulting stuff too. So I've been doing that too, and just working on the brand a little bit. I got a little Kobe tribute drop coming in August 23rd. It's like a capsule, so I've been spending a lot of time working on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and trying to stay in shape the best I can with everything that's going on.
Cool. Family biz is doing good?
Family biz is good, thank God, man.
Awesome. How's your pops?
He's doing great. He's doing real good. We got him a new car 2 days ago.
Nice. What is it?
A Mercedes-Benz GLE.
Right. Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Uh-oh. We could just log in, surprisingly. Oh, we got to make him show the chandelier now. Crazy. That's cool, dude. That's cool. So you guys, what are you doing, Meezy? You posted the videos. You working out like crazy, man. You've been on fire lately. What have you been doing to stay in shape?
Just anything, to be honest. I've been doing luckily me and my brother were able to get like some benches and like this little body boss thing where you could do squats and deadlifts and stuff like that, and we got some weights. So I've just been trying my best to like put together like a little consistent workout plan and just trying to be consistent with it and staying at it. And like the first couple of months of quarantine were really tough, but the past like maybe 2 months I've been able to find like a little stride. I'm actually enjoying working out in the backyard a little bit more than I did at the gym, minus all the mirrors, But it's been cool. I've just been trying to stay disciplined, stay at it, because once things kick back up, I just want to be ready.
Mm-hmm. So is that more like you're more comfortable like mentally, the fact that you're in your own area with your brother, or what do you mean by you're more comfortable?
You don't really work out with my brother, to be honest, because we have 2 opposite schedules, but we have all the equipment back here. But it's more just one, not having to drive to the gym or anything like that. Literally just walk in the backyard and start working out. But 2, I can actually feel like I can take my time and focus more. A lot of the gym is just weights. Really taking advantage of actually using bands now. And bands have been like a real big help for me for like the little small muscles that are kind of hard.
Okay.
The Doc loves the bands.
Yeah, exactly.
Loves the bands. So from what it sounds like from you, my next question was going to be, has quarantine thrown you off, like kind of like off of your normal routine, off of your groove? But apparently it hasn't with you, because you're still killing it.
Yeah, I'm trying. Definitely not having the basketball has been like crazy. No basketball. I was playing ball like in leagues like 5 nights a week. So 5 nights to 0. Add a few donuts in there, and it's easy to dump out and get caught up in the mix. But luckily I'm still trying to find my way to stay in shape conditioning wise and running, and the work never stops. So I've always been working since the beginning of quarantine. It's just more the actual sports, the athletic aspect of it, which has never been the problem before.
Yeah. Are you doing, I know obviously you're doing stuff a little bit different. Is there anything in your workout routine that you've either altered or you're doing completely different now because of quarantine?
Just more reps. I'm pretty limited on how much weight I can do here because the thing only goes up to like 52 pounds. So more reps, getting as many reps as I can in, because, gym, you can get up to like 90, 100 pounds or something like that on the dumbbells. These ones are half of it. So just trying to, I guess it's a good thing. Help me tone up a little bit more. Just keep pushing. Instead of doing like 10, I'll do like 15 to 20 or something like that.
Cool. It sounds like you're staying sane, so that's always a good thing.
That's the goal.
Right. That's the main goal, right? G, did you have anything you want to throw in for Meezy?
Yeah, Meezy, you mentioned earlier about the Kobe tribute. Is that like a certain brand, like clothing brand you gonna do, or like what's going on with that, man? Because I'm totally interested in that.
Definitely. So I have my clothing brand, the Can't Guard Me brand, and that was all inspired by Kobe a few years back. And then I have this one of my other friends who I actually used to do like some modeling for. It's called Vision Clothing Brand. We actually decided to do a collaboration together for Kobe. We both played basketball together. We've known each other for a real long time. So when he saw my brand, he was like, hey, man, this might be a good idea for us to come together and put together like a little Kobe. We call it the Black Mamba capsule. So it's like going to come with like 5 garments and a few surprises inside there. But we came together to do a little collaboration for it, and it's coming out pretty good. So God willing, cross our fingers, everything works out with the drop and everything stays according to the date. We're dropping it August 23rd on Kobe's birthday. So it actually is pretty cool because his birthday is on the 23rd, and that following week is Kobe week. Miraculously, Kobe week came out of nowhere. So it actually worked out pretty good for us.
I was just going to bring that up. You and G are both like, OC guys. You guys know that they're doing like a National Kobe Day on the 24th.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully that works to our benefit,
Yeah, we'll see how that is. We'll ask you, I got one more question and then I'll let someone else jump in as well. You are Vince Carter. You're the Vince Carter guy in the group,
exactly.
I believe. How do you think he would feel about the whole bubble situation right now? And do you think he would do good in it?
I think Vince wouldn't mind the bubble. I think he would love to be playing in the bubble right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he would play, being 43 years old, I think he'll play, with the expectations being pretty low for him probably. I think he'll play pretty good. It's pretty crazy to see how some players are playing tenfold better with no fans.
Yeah.
Like there's some players like TJ Warren is like a perfect example of somebody that no one knew about before the bubble. And now he's like top 10 player in the bubble right now with the way he's performing. So I think Vince will do pretty good. I think Vince will do pretty good in the bubble.
Yeah, he's still out.
With that being said, Meezy, are you kind of like disappointed that the Suns didn't make it to the playoffs, even though they went on the 8-game winning streak?
I am. I really wish Memphis lost, man. I would love to have seen Devin Booker in that playing game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really want to see. But, I think the Suns, even though they didn't make the playoffs, I think this is something that they can ride on into next season. Like being able to go 8-0 in the bubble, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because Buddha said the same thing yesterday.
Yeah, they're playing like very, very disciplined basketball, and they're performing really well. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how they come out next season.
Yeah,
definitely.
Flash, what are we making over there?
Huh?
What are we making over there?
I got some beef. Or I don't know what this is. I'm just eating everything.
He doesn't know what he has. That's always good. Perfect healthy.
I'm eating everything.
All right, we'll jump to you a little bit.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, it is healthy.
It is healthy. Okay. Go ahead, Fran.
Hey, I got green beans. See?
So I want you to give some commentary on that hip check that you got from my man Buddha.
Whoa, what?
Somewhere on planet Earth that weekend, man. What was going on, man? I look, that made me laugh so hard, man.
Oh man, I remember when it happened. I was like, wow, that was like pretty, like I felt myself go flying, and I saw it on camera. I was like, oh my God, worse on camera. I told Buddha actually when I reposted and tagged Buddha, he's like, oh, why are you even playing defense like that? I was on Drewski, and I had just kind of shot it up to a little bit above the block, and I didn't see Buddha go back door on one of my teammates. So I look at him, and he has the ball already. I was like, oh, he's already there. I can't look like I'm not playing no defense, so let me just slide in real quick with my butt. And Buddha like, I need this angle. Boom. he's like, I remember he's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah. But you were open, bro. You're already open, you know." But so he got the 2 points, man. That's all that matters.
It matters.
Hey,
Exactly.
when I was going through the footage, I saw that, and I was like, "Oh man!" And then a little creativity kind of lingered, and so I grabbed some coin change hitting the ground, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put that right there."
I saw you post it the first time, and I was like, "Oh man, I hope he doesn't keep posting this." And then 2 days in a row, I was like,
Tag.
"Alive." Real funny. When I first saw it, I was dying laughing. I was like, "Of course." And I could see myself. I was so tired, like I was so fatigued, and I was like, I look at Buddha. I'm like, "All right, whatever. We go like this." But you know, I'm actually happy that I didn't face him because I could have been worse. You know, I could have went flying back. But, so
Could have taken a charge.
That's right.
Exactly. I could have taken a charge. I don't know if I would have.
Look at Buddha. He's cold. He's cold-blooded. Look at him. He's not even changing the expression on his face.
Not yet. Crazy. So, how was the tournament? You guys had a tournament last week, right?
I think it was supposed to be last week, but I think they postponed it. Yeah, we didn't play nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I know.
Yeah, no, there was no.
Nothing? Okay, I thought Buddha, we talked about it yesterday.
You guys went to Las Vegas.
Yeah, the Vegas tourney, yeah.
Gotcha.
That was the only one. Okay, so you guys.
What happened, Adam? Did you burn your mouth with that food? I saw you trying to eat that too fast and then had to run. Anybody else see that?
I plead the fifth.
We'll play it back later. I'll get them.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, just like Frog likes to post stuff like that. He posted me laying on my side before I knew that Zoom was showing my face.
He does that. He gets the most random cannon shots all the freaking time.
I had some fun with it.
You got it, right? So, okay. So Adam's already, now that he's done burning his mouth, I got the same questions for you. What are you doing? What's going on with you lately, bro? You were in the pilot episode, very first episode. We haven't talked to you in like a millennium. What have you been up to, man?
Man, this is the first time I can say I can go on vacation. So I've been like visiting areas, but then I also been busy doing graphic design. Don knows, he told me I need to relax. So this is the first week I can say, I guess the first week out of 3 months where I'm literally just relaxing. I'm not doing much just because I know my body needs it. Me and Don talked about it. So it's, real important that I take this week off. And I still play basketball. I saw Meezy, me and him was in the gym. But other than that, I've just been focused right now just doing my clothing line because I've been away from that for a while because I've been so busy. Okay. So I'm not promoting it right now. I'm doing a whole new website and everything, all just me. So right now I've been real focused on that. So that's going well because I'm working quicker than I thought. Because like Don said, take a break. So me taking breaks, telling people I'm not doing graphic design for a while is real important.
Yeah.
And then also I'm skinny, so I'm eating a lot. I need it. I need it.
That's right.
Just remember, you just blow on it a little bit before you put it in your mouth when it's hot, okay?
I got the fan right here, so I'm letting the fan do everything.
Literally.
So, but yeah, I'm doing well though. You always got me. Doing my website, my Trey songs playing, work out when I can, and that's it.
Same thing I asked Meezy, have you changed your routine in any which way due to quarantine?
No, I haven't changed it, but it has got better. Like I'm now more focused on what I gotta do.
Okay.
And there's a lot of things open for me personally if I gotta work. So right now, it's just all positivity right now from even with the quarantine going on. And my biggest thing personally is just to be positive and be around positive people and positive vibes. But there's a lot of negativity going on just because of the whole COVID. So,
yeah. So you just got done telling us that Coach told you to pretty much chill. Coach, what exactly did you tell him? Like, was there more to it than he's telling us?
No, that's pretty much it. Like I had to say it more than once because, Adam's a little hard-headed sometimes, good. But he's a yes man, so he does. I think it's really tough for him to let people, say no to people, and maybe he thinks he's letting people down or not. But sometimes you just got to take time to yourself and fill you up, because you're no good to no one if you're drained. Mm-hmm. And I can see that just since looking at his posts and stuff, and knowing Adam the way I do. Like sometimes you just need to break, and you need to do you, and it's okay to tell people no. Mm-hmm. As long as you're doing what you need to do.
You heard that, Adam. It's okay to say no.
Yeah, some people
Take your battle.
don't think that you can say no because everybody wants reasons. Mm-hmm. But no is a valid answer with no reason given, because your answer is no. But like Don said, some people think you gotta be nice and you gotta say yes. I mean, you can, but it's also, I learned just not a couple of years back that you can say no with no reasons. And a lot of people, it's hard to accept that because they want to hear, well, what's the reason? And then it's never going to satisfy them because it's never the reason they want to hear anyway. So it's a losing battle sometimes. But
yeah, seriously.
It takes courage to say no. It does.
Cool. Okay, so I've gone to everybody except Doc. Do you have anything you want to ask Splash or Meezy personally?
I want to ask Meezy, what's the new merch you got going on besides the Kobe capsule?
Okay, so I did new modern logo stuff. I've been posting it for the past couple weeks. I actually just got the shirts in. I'm wearing one of them. This is one of the limited edition shirts. This one's actually not going to be for sale. But I did a regular black one and a white one with just the new Can't Guard Me logo with the actual writing on the bottom. But I actually have a whole fall collection coming out hopefully by the middle of September. I'll have about 6 different garments and clothing like pants and sweats and stuff like that to add to the collection. And then God willing, by spring, I'll have a lifestyle collection that comes out. It's called the Off the Court collection. And it'll be more geared towards lounge dressing and something way more casual, not geared towards sports or athletics in a sense. So the hoopers can be wearing, they can be on the court wearing their Can't Guard Me gear, but if they want to step out and stuff like that, they can still have the gear on and remind people that, they can't guard them.
That's right.
I like it.
Let them know.
I like it. At least we got some preview of merch coming out.
Yeah.
From one of these guys. The other one's keeping us in suspense.
I have a question for Flash, too.
Go for it.
What's up?
Okay, so since you're kind of like a person that really pushes yourself, you're the type of person that other people have to almost give you the permission to let yourself relax and take a break. Mm-hmm. How do you know when you've reached kind of your limit, when you've been pushing yourself too hard?
I feel like me personally, I know I reached my limit of me being tired. That's a good question, but how can I say this?
Yeah, you get it.
I'm not. Yeah, that's a good question because it's a real good one. I feel like I know my limit, so when I can't handle it no more, not in a negative way, but just in my face. I'll keep saying yeah, but it won't be an exciting yeah. It'll just be like, all right, I won't be happy. I think that's what I know when I reach my limit, so where I'm tired and can't do it no more. I won't say it, but then my face will just show it. My face will show it. The way I talk will show it. If we're on the court and when you throw me the ball and I just look at it or let it go, but, it's going to show. So I feel like that's when I know it's my limit. But people always tell me, Don seen it and Don had to tell me. I'll keep on going and then, won't really notice it until people tell me.
So what do you do on a daily basis? So what do you do on a daily basis for your recovery? Because that's going to be really important for somebody like you to be able to do their recovery on a daily basis.
My recovery, well, this week, because I'm taking the whole week off, I've actually started to do stuff that I wanted to do. Because my recovery is not going to be me just sitting down, not doing nothing. It's actually going to be
I'm talking about on a daily basis, when you're pushing yourself. Yeah. You go home, do ice, do you alternate ice and heat, do you meditate, do you do deep breathing, are you doing red light therapy or anything like that I think that is something, just from what I heard you talking about, like that's something that you're going to need to incorporate for longevity for yourself. So
Yeah.
just
Okay.
wanted to.
I got you with that one then.
Yes.
Well, sorry. Funny to say, my recovery, Buddha will know this, is me listening to Trey songs on my phone to the side.
That's Buddha's face.
Sitting on the couch. Sitting on the couch.
Oh, he
And
did it.
just closing my eyes and just taking a couple of deep breaths. And just, that's my way of just spacing out, listening to my slow jams. And that's it. Because me, I know it's all mental.
All right.
That's a
Okay.
good thing for me to do, listen to my slow jams and just relax. Like now, I'm a wine taster. Like I've never tasted wine like that. So that's part of my relaxing now. Like, and I'm cool with it.
As silly as that sounds, that could actually be your way of meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll do that and then I like get up and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm relaxed. I'm good now. Like right now I'm listening to Trey songs.
All right.
Hey, Flash, you had an Instagram a couple of nights ago, and you was going off on somebody. I was like,
Oh, man.
I was like, that dude right there is tired. He was up for only has slept like 3 hours. Like, what you talking about? You need your product tomorrow? Like, I was like, oh, that dude's on one.
Yeah, that's where Don hit me up. That right there was the
Saw that one done? I saw that
when Don hit me up.
That dude's on one right now.
Yeah.
Great.
That night I only got an hour of sleep for that day.
So what did he do that like triggered you to tell him to slow down? Like what stood out?
Just overall view. I knew some of the stuff he was doing, but then I didn't know he had a lot more going on than I knew.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much, I usually know when Adam owes me a bunch of quarters. I'll just like that. If he owes me a lot of quarters, he needs some rest.
Mm-hmm.
That's from the 4-letter words, huh?
That's right. All right. Good to know.
That makes sense.
What was that? Were you gonna say something?
You need some spare change?
I owe about $50 already.
Buddha's gonna be broke.
Is that where
IOU
the
plan.
term "coming out of pocket" comes from?
Oh man, crazy.
I owe you.
So with that said, that you're recovering, you're resting. This is a out of the blue question. If somebody hit you up saying, "Hey, there's a tourney coming up
Hold on.
in 2 weeks," would you be down?
Say it again? I couldn't. My bad. My AirPod died.
Okay, so I know you're resting, you're trying to recover. If somebody hit you up and said, "Hey, there's this big paying tourney coming up, let's just say in 2 weeks, and let's just say it's in Vegas, whatever, not too far," would you be down to do it? Or
Yep, I'm there.
Did you hold yourself back?
He already did.
I'm there.
He's already there. He's like, "I'm there again."
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
Don, I told you, Don called me talking about just so you know, I picked up Adam for my 3-on-3. I was like, man, get off my phone.
How did that go?
And by the way, Meezy can't play because they changed the day, so Meezy's unavailable. I'm like, man, get off my phone.
It's gonna be good though.
Adam, huh? Okay, whatever, dude.
To me,
I know Adam.
To me, it's gonna be good, man. Yeah, to me, it's gonna be good. I actually sat down. And actually thought about it. I don't know if Buddha knows this, but me, Buddha, and Drew have not put on the same team in a year.
Wow.
In a full year. So this is gonna be a big one.
Why couldn't it be 2 years?
I ain't got no. Yeah, he's shaking his head.
I mean, I have faith in my guys. I'm not gonna, I got faith in my guys. So we'll see what happens. If that ever transpires.
You're hilarious. Off the subject, let's jump back into the bubble just for a little bit. We asked Buddha this yesterday, and he had some pretty kick-ass answers. We'll go to Meezy first. Meezy, how do you feel the bubble is working since they started it? And how do you think they're doing a good job, both as the league is going and COVID-wise?
I think they're doing 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the best that they can. And to say that and to have 0 cases and to have no issues on forward. You know, like there was so much speculation before. Can the player stay here for X amount of time? Be able to do all this kind of stuff. Everybody's passing with flying colors except the Williams. But other than that, like everyone is, you know, no one's there hasn't been any issues. There hasn't been any like complaints or cases more than anything. So I think they're doing a job, to be honest.
Well, how do you feel, Buddha? We were talking about this yesterday as well. The families, we were saying the families are allowed to go over now, right, Buddha? Or that's starting, or they're thinking about that, or what did we say yesterday?
I think they said that they're allowed to bring immediate family members or friends, close personal friends.
Yeah,
I think
and
that's
they have
what
to quarantine though for like a week or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool for me too.
I like,
you know, it increased the risk, obviously, but as long as everyone's following the procedures, I think they should be fine. You know, and I think the players deserve at least that.
Yeah, and you as a player, how would you feel if, obviously that's our case right now, we're not doing a bubble or anything, but let's just say all the ABA says, hey, we're going to play in like Northern California or something, and we all go there, and then they tell you, hey, your dad can come, your brother can come. Like, would that affect your game? Would that make your game better, or would it not affect you in any way?
I don't think it would affect me in any way, and I don't think they will come, to be honest.
Well, I'm just saying, if you could have somebody.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. But obviously having them there would be a lot better. You know, having, I mean, besides teammates, having that familiarity, family, friends, or anything like that, like, that's going to give you peace of mind. It's going to give you some sense of normalcy. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely can't hurt players. It's just more when it becomes distractions. And I think that's why a lot of the players are playing so well right now, is because there is no distraction. There's no fans, there's no girls dealing with issues and stuff like that. You're literally there to play basketball. It's almost as if they're college players again, and they're there for a big tournament, and everyone has to stay in the same hotel, and everyone has to do all these kind of things. It's like, you know, I'm sure, like, I do think I think it's great for the players, but yeah, I think that as long as there's no distractions and stuff like that, I think, yeah, that's the least they deserve.
Yeah. Flash, same question to you. How do you think the bubble's doing, and about the whole how the league's going as well? How do you think? How do you feel about
What's
it?
up, Buddha? Hold on, Buddha. You have something to say?
Of course he did. Go ahead, Buddha.
Oh,
the chandelier. Sing it. You're not gonna swing? No, I'm swinging. All right. You don't want to break.
The bubble. Personally, I mean, it's good because now I know we're back in basketball. That's what everybody wanted, and I mean, like you said, it's keeping everybody focused when it comes to the family situation. Because think about it. Just think about if they weren't in the bubble and we just had it wide open.
Bro,
look at a lot of problems
would
be going on
right now. You know,
like a lot of problems be going on. But it's also big because people are now focused when they're playing on the court, because you got the Black Lives Matter. So now they're also the biggest thing right now. They're getting a good point across by playing in the bubble, because you have no choice but to focus on the court, which is one court, and then the jerseys, which have their own meaning. So them being in a bubble is bigger than what everybody thinks, and it's a good thing.
So I asked Buddha this yesterday. You were in the pilot episode, so I didn't get to ask you a lot of these society questions because all the crap hit the fan after we talked to you guys. BLM jerseys. Obviously, you sound like you would wear one. What would you put on it?
Mine. If I had a jersey, that's a good question. I might put my saying.
One mission.
But then, yeah, I might put that on there. But then I'm not going to put the Black Lives Matter, because at the end of the day, everybody, all lives matter. But right now, that's the biggest thing, is the Black lives.
There's so much going on right now. We'll get into a little bit.
So I mean, there's a lot. I really wouldn't know what I'd put besides what's on my shirt right now.
Okay. Well, I know the NBA, they limit it to like 12 different sayings or something like that. Do you think that's cool? You think that's all right?
Yeah, I actually like it. I mean, because at the end of the day, those 12 sayings are big. Like they could, you can, because you put more than 12, then people are just going to start throwing stuff, random stuff, no meaning. But those 12, it's big and important. So when I think about it, if I had to put anybody's, I would do like Donovan Mitchell. Like Donovan Mitchell has on his back. So this says, his, on the back of his, it says, say her name. And that's the big difference that people barely catch on.
That's true. I got you here. I hear you.
Yeah, so I think I'll put that one on the back just because I grew up in Kentucky. So that'll be the main thing I probably put on my back first, besides what's on my chest.
Meezy, same question, and then Ferran, I'll let you jump in. Meezy, same question. What would you put on yours?
Definitely equality.
Okay.
That's definitely what I would have on mine, 100%.
Cool. Sounds like you. I like it. Ferran, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I want to ask this because as I've been in the Oxnard groups and sharing our basketball information and posts and videos, I've had a couple people ask me, what is my stand on kneeling when the national anthem is being played?
Yeah.
And so the lady asked me questions. I responded to her, and then I had a gentleman ask me, and so I want to find out from the guys. I mean, Buddha, as a veteran, I know I have no problem. My answer is I would support my players, whatever they choose to express themselves. And the funny thing about it is both those people, when I responded to them, they said, well, we're not going to come. I'm not coming to your game because you don't. And I'm like, you just do it like you're trolling. You're doing that on purpose anyway.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, I don't need your money.
Yeah.
So I want to find out like, what do you want to say about the whole kneeling during the national anthem, and what's your self-expression in that conversation? Because for me as an owner, it doesn't. I fought for this country, spent 24 years. That flag does what it does, and you have the freedom to do what you want, except for burn it. However, standing, sitting, what's your guys' take on that for your own personal?
Buddha, you were a veteran. Go ahead and go first.
Oh man, I just jumped into the show. I was trying to listen to my guys.
I want to hear what you say, and then I'll let you go.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, veteran for 10 years. As far as like the flag and everything, man, I respect everybody's decision. Like we're all in like this new normal. Like everybody's evolving, everything is changing, and I don't know. I'm just open to new ways. Cause I'm me. I'm from the military 10 years, and I've evolved ever since I've gotten out of the military. Like I mean, I didn't have long hair. I was fat, so like I've evolved, and I think the world, it's okay for the world to evolve also, because we were stuck in traditional ways, and white supremacy pretty much laid everything down and was like how it's supposed to be. But now we're starting to see like different. Another quarter done.
$50.50.
It's time to evolve. It's time for change, and everybody's eyes is open now. So as one society, we should all be able to come together and come to an understanding and evolve, be accepting to new changes. And I mean, change is good. It's not a bad thing. And there's certain things that are changing already, but there's a lot of things that still need changing. And I feel like the United States flag, the national anthem, like all that, it's time for change, man.
It is. I totally agree.
Bad thing, whatever people feels like, what they feel like is right. I think we're all in this stage where everybody wants to be different and wants to express themselves in some type of way, and they're trying to figure out what is right. So if he has an opinion, I'm very open to everybody else's opinion. I don't have any disrespect.
Yeah.
Hey, like, I'm doing this because I don't agree with the United States flag and stuff like that. I think that's a little too straight narrow. But if you have an opinion, like, go ahead and exercise it. But don't get else's opinion. Right. Because,
No, I love the fact that you and Ferran see it that way, because I agree with you guys. I mean, the Constitution gives you the right to do whatever it is you want to do, regardless if it's kneel, sit, stand, whatever. So thank you so much for that. Meezy, you getting a little hot out there or what?
Yeah, man. I got this call in 10 more, so I wanted to get myself ready.
Yeah, we don't want you to melt or have your phone explode like Josiah's did.
No.
Go ahead. We got you next, Meezy. How do you feel about the whole kneeling during the anthem?
I agree wholeheartedly with Buddha. I think part of being an American is interpretation to freedom, your own freedom. You can interpret it however you want to. You can, if you choose to kneel, it doesn't mean you hate America. You know what I'm saying? It means you may be standing for something bigger. And if you choose to stand up, that's completely up to you too. For me personally, during the national anthem, yeah, I would kneel. I would take the knee, to be honest. And it would obviously bigger than something much bigger than me, but it would be for all my brothers and sisters that I have in this world that I grew up with, that, you know, have been, you know, dealing with oppression, have dealt with first and foremost, like right in front of me, and all the stuff that we see on the media. And, you know, if there's any backlash with that, then it just kind of comes with the territory. But I'll always stand with all my bros and my sisters that I've grown up with. That I've grown up with so many, all of my friends are from different walks of life, but majority of them, being a basketball player, are Black. And I've seen it so many times to where it's, you know, that's why I would pick the equality. A lot of them just get treated unfairly, you know? So true. And so if I look to my left and my right and I see them kneeling, 100% I'm kneeling with them. No question.
Go ahead. Sorry, Meezy. Go finish.
No, that's it. Just no questions asked. That's it.
I love it. Bruda, you had your hand up. What's up?
I don't know if you wanted to get Adam's answer for this question first. I was going to ask it after getting Adam's answer.
Yeah, I can go to Flash and then come back. That's fine. Adam, what do you say?
Well, me, I know back in college before all this, when you know Kaepernick did his thing, I'm actually happy that people were taking a knee, because in college I told my coach straight in the office that I want to take a knee. Imagine I'm back in Kentucky. He told me no.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know, I'll ask him, why not? Why can't I do it? I know the reason. I'm supporting the reason. Like, my mom served in the Army for I think 5 years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to take a knee. And my coach literally was like, no, you're not taking a knee. If you do, you're not playing in the game, because we don't want the media to do all this and that. So to me personally, I was like, nah, I'm going to owe you a quarter. But I was like, hell, like, really?
Yeah.
Like, I can't take a knee for some of my support, with multiple reasoning for it. So people taking a knee now, funny to say, my coach hit me up and was like, Adam, we should have let you take a knee. We didn't know it was this important. So, I mean, people that's taking a knee, 100% support all of it. And I've been told myself, to any team I play on, that's what I'm going to do. Because that I support it. There's multiple reasons why. And if a coach does not like it, I'm going to be like, well, I'll be at the end of the bench.
Well, I don't think you're going to have that problem.
Support that reason. Yeah, but I'm like, you know, I'll support that reason. There's more to it than what anybody means.
Crazy. All right, Buddha, go for it.
Yeah, I had a question for both Adam and Meezy.
Okay.
Played with you guys for a while, and I played against you guys also. I've seen like two different of basketball from you guys. So I was wondering, with the Orcas, what do you feel like is the greatest asset that you can provide to a team? What do you feel like is your greatest asset?
I'll let Meezy go first.
The biggest thing I can provide, I think a lot of the small things. Like I think I said this on my last interview, is being able to just try to do the little things to help the team. You know, if I can, you know, dive on the loose balls, get the rebounds, guard the best dudes, try to help out scoring, try to help out facilitating, getting my guys open. Whatever coaches need and whatever my teammates ask me, I always try to step up to the plate and try to do my best. But the main thing I'll try to bring is versatility for sure. Being able to throw me in different spots and to be able to, whether I need to, you know, facilitate, play defense, put the ball in the basket, rebound, or just be that hustle guy. I think I can fit into a lot of those spots.
There you go. All right, Flash, go for it.
With me, hold on. What do you say, Buddha?
Adam, let me ask Meezy one more question. Add on to that.
Go ahead.
Meezy, I've seen you play at Life Pacific, man. You used to be like you were. I don't want to say used to be. I'm pretty sure you are. You were a great scorer, and a lot of times when I play with you, you really do like shy away from like being a scorer.
Right.
So what's one that you feel like I think everybody knows what you bring to the table, but what's one thing that you know about yourself that you feel like you can bring to the team that you would like to bring to the team besides the hustling, the stuff that you already do?
Right. That's a good. That's a good point, B. I definitely do want to pick up my scoring. I need to be a little bit more aggressive. I would talk to Don. I mean, Don has been on my head about this for like a year plus now, about trying to put the ball in the basket a little bit more. You know, it's just tough. You know, like I respect all my teammates, you and Drew and Adam, and all you guys are such prolific scorers, man. And I kind of get a high off of helping you guys score too. You know, my natural position in high school was being a point guard. So I still have that feeling in me of like, I like setting my guys up and stuff like that. But when I converted to college, yeah, I had to become more of a scorer. But if I can, like you said, I would love to put the ball in the basket a little bit more. I would love to be more aggressive. I would love to be a scorer that you guys can rely on too as teammates. Like, hey, Meez, we need a couple buckets from you. You got the weak guy on you. We need about 6 or 7 buckets from you today. Cool, I got you guys. Something like that. That's something I'm gearing towards more mentally, though. You know, it's never been an issue on the court. It's always up here with me. But hearing you say that definitely gives me that confidence to go after it too, B. So I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, we had some battles, dude.
I already know, man. I already know, dude.
All right, Flash, jump in while you can.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, well, Buddha. I mean, well, my job for the team, you know, since we've been playing together, we've played against each other, is the hustle guy. You know, your perfect example is your Dennis Rodman guy that does literally all the little things and whatnot. But then when it comes to offense, if it's, you tell me, Adam, go to work. Okay, say less. You know, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do my thing. Other than that, I like getting everybody involved. But then my biggest thing on the court, and Don witnessed this and whatnot, you witnessed it, is just to make sure everybody's relaxed and calm. Mm-hmm. Make sure nobody gets all, you know, either frustrated, cussing at the ref, yelling at the ref. I'm like, yo, relax. You know, if I got it, you know, and my biggest thing also is to have fun on the court. You got to think about it. You and Meezy can score, and they got it on clip. You guys can score, and you'll see me hit, you know, do my shimmy with the shoulders, like, you know. You know, I just want everybody to have, I don't care about the other team, but my team, you know, to have fun. You know, don't always do misses. You dang, nah, bro, don't worry about it. Flip the script. Let's go down here, get a stop. Let's score, and then, you know, let's jig, let's jig, and get the best outcome.
All right,
that's
good.
Go ahead, Doc.
No, I was just gonna say that's good to know that Adam's the type of guy to calm people down, you know, keep them from yelling at the ref and everything, because someone's gonna need to do that for me most of the time. So I'm excited about that.
Right. D&G got to stay freaking neutral.
Back to you, Buddha.
Yeah, back to you, Buddha. Go ahead.
If there's one thing about your game that you know you can provide, what's the one thing that you would like to do to provide for the Orcas on the court?
IQ. That's a lot of IQ on the court, and that's noticing. Like, I don't care about having a ball, but it's IQ. Like, we're playing, and there's a dude that has 4 fouls, and nobody notices. I'm gonna go to Don and ask Don, yo, how many fouls do he have? 3 or 4. Hey, attack him. Don't care about attack him.
Yeah.
Get him out the game. I don't care what he. Hey, we got 7 players. They got 8. Attack him. Get him out 7 on 7. So for me, it's straight IQ. And if there's a dude on fire and whatnot, and nobody's catching on to it, because, you know, it's going back and forth, I'm gonna tell, yo, Drew, Meezy, hey, lock him up. I'm not gonna play it. I'm guarding this guy. You're guarding him. Lock him up. You're not noticing he hit four in a row, or he won 4. He's 4 for 6, and that's the second quarter. Lock him up. So for me, it's all IQ.
You want like a leadership role.
Sounds like it.
You
have more than one.
I'm just me, man.
It's all good. Meezy's laughing over there. Why are you laughing so hard?
I'm just laughing at Adam. He's like, oh, this guy's scoring. I'm going to stay over here. But
yeah.
Like,
he just tweaked that in there as if we didn't hear it.
Yeah, I mean, even Meezy seen it when we were playing. We were playing a couple of days ago. If there's a dude guarding me and everybody is doing their thing, I'm gonna sit in this corner and let you, let you do your thing.
Go ahead.
But as soon as you miss, I'm gonna go full
To
speed
the
and go
basket,
rebound. But
exactly.
I'm gonna let y'all do your
That's
thing.
right, man.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
So
That's
you
right.
take the hip check, and then he can take the shot. Oh, James is here. One of the boss men is here. I'm not gonna let that go, Meezy. I'm sorry.
I
James,
know, man. Thanks.
is there anything you want to ask one of the boys on here? Anything that's on your mind you wanted to talk to them about?
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
Come on, boss.
They do, baby.
What's happening? Hey, yo, Adam, I love what you're talking about, man, because everything is about having an IQ and a strong mentality, and having the guys accept accountability and keeping everybody down, calm, to keep their composure in the game. That's extremely important, because the one thing that all you guys have to remember about the game is this: the game is full of runs, and it's about who can withstand the run. Like, do that make sense? Like, the
Yeah.
game is full of runs, right? So it's whoever can withstand the run. Runs is going to happen. So don't panic and get all out of sync. It's cool. They had their runs. It's about how you can withstand the run. And when Adam was talking about having the guys accept accountability, hey, he's on fire. We got to lock him down. That's what it's about. Everybody accepting accountability. Like to be honest, like the bigs should be livid. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. The bigs should be livid if Meezy get more fucking rebounds than them. Right? Right? Meezy the point guard, right? And the point guards should be pissed if the bigs get more assists than them. Like, it's a mentality. Everybody's accepting accountability, right? It's a mindset that you have to have, because I don't care how talented you are physically. If you're not mentally strong, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
You're done. So one of the things that I want to do is just commend you guys, all of you guys, for going after your dream. That's the beautiful part about this whole picture. We got a bunch of dream chasers, and you guys are taking the time to go after your dream, and you had a right to. So whatever you do, keep pushing. Don't let this pandemic, don't let nothing stop you from achieving your dream, because you got the right to leave your imprint on this world. So y'all don't settle, y'all don't pause, y'all don't do none of that, man. Don't let this be an excuse for y'all to stop chasing your dreams. Keep working, keep going. You don't need the gym. Me and Farron Don to tell you, we playground cats. We started outside, right? Now see you, Buddha, like you get it. Like, we start outside. I don't care if you gotta run, find some apartments in the PJs, in the projects, whatever, and run them steps. Whatever you gotta do to get your workout in, you never let nobody stop you from going after your dream, because it's your dream. And that was my mentality. I didn't care who it was. If my grandmother got on the court, I was gonna cook her ass. Period. And that have to be the mentality that you gotta have. You don't take it easy on nobody. Practice nothing. There's no way Buddha should be taking it easy on Adam. Buddha, you destroy Adam every chance you get. Adam, and you destroy Buddha every chance you get. That's the only way that everybody gonna get better. Right?
That's right.
That's real talk, right? Every chance. It have to be that way. You got to push each other. Don't take it easy, because that's your mans in them. You don't have no mans in them when you hit them lines. Period. Everybody get it. So I commend you guys for chasing your dream, man. And I'm mad proud of y'all, man. And I'm excited to see what we bring to the table, because it's going to be dope. With Don at the helm, then we got Farron, and then y'all can already tell I gets busy over here. So it's going to be dope. It's going to be dope, and we going to do it. We going to make history, period. And y'all understand that. We in a city that ain't never had bad pro basketball before. All of y'all got the opportunity to set the tone. That's the pressure in the game. Y'all been playing on teams that's already been established. Now y'all get the chance to make history and leave your own mark in a city that never had this before. That's the blessing about being a part of this movement. All right, so I just want to salute y'all and let y'all know I'm mad proud of y'all, and keep chasing your dreams, B. All right?
Appreciate you, James. Thank you, man.
Yes.
Just one love.
Much love from the boss man. You guys, we're getting a little low on time, and I'd like to keep the episode. So let's go and start with the squares. Man, it's so cool to see you guys all together on one screen. Like, honestly, you all literally have talked about each other at least once in your show, especially Buddha, because everybody talks about Buddha. It's just how it works on this team. So I told Buddha we're gonna give him an M on his jersey from Mentor. He doesn't get the C, the captain C, he's getting an M. So, he's like the papa of the group. I love it. But anyway, I honestly, usually I have a question, but I just want to say that it's so cool seeing you guys together, and it's gonna be freaking, like James said, it's gonna be freaking awesome to see you guys on the court, and I can't wait for 2021. It needs to come faster.
Thank you, Rick.
G.
Together, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Great job.
Go for it, G.
Yeah, man, this show has been great getting to catch up with everybody. Man, I just wanted to kind of piggyback on what James said about just keep going, chasing your dreams. I see Buddha, Meezy, Adam, and I see the connection between you guys, and I can't wait to see it on the court. And it's kind of crazy because, like, just to see all of us here, 2020, 21 can't really get here any sooner, man. Because I can see all this playing out right now, man. It's gonna work well for us, man. It's like we're all meant to be here. Mm-hmm. And I think Coach has the biggest problem out of all of us because I don't know how he's gonna put all this together, man.
Well, with that said, let's go to Coach next.
Well, that part's going to be light work, so everybody's going to be team oriented, so I don't need to worry about that. But these three guys and Drew, that's not here, but they know how I feel about them, and it's not just, it's more off the court stuff that is the reason why I love them. And I'm able to speak honestly and truthfully to each one of them, and they listen. And they may not disagree all the time, but we could have those deep conversations. And I've had them each individually, whenever they need to. And it's been like more like brother, these are my brothers. Mm-hmm. And it's been a great journey. And I'm more proud of them. The basketball speaks for itself, but their off the court growth individually and their brands amazes me. What each one of them had done in the 2 years I met all three of you guys the same summer in 2018, and seeing them grow beyond. They thought they were just going to grow on the court, but they've grown way more off the court. And Buddha shared his story. Everybody knows the story. I won't repeat it, but. And then Adam's his journey overseas and back, and then Meezy's taking over the company for his dad. These are three guys that they are great role models to not just youth, but their peers. And you see that by the respect that they get wherever they show up to the court. It's not about basketball. And that's what I'm about. So, these guys are brothers for life, and I got them whenever they need it.
Yeah. Anyone of you guys want to react to that?
I love that guy.
Yeah, same, Don. You already know, man. Don's been a mentor since day one. So,
Adam,
I got nothing to say because he just hit all the points. I'm sitting here listening to my slow jams. I'm listening to it. Everything's a perfect vibe right now. Don met, like I said, all of us at the same event with all different points. And it was meant. It was meant to happen.
Absolutely.
So, all right, Doc. There's not really much I can say.
Yeah. All right, Doc, go ahead.
I just want to say that, I haven't met Coach Don yet, but I feel like I kind of know who he is just by what the guys say about him, how they react towards him, the way that he loves them so much, like how he mentors them and everything. So he kind of has like a legacy. So anybody I feel like that gets to play for him gets so much more than just the basketball and gets to incorporate everything into their life. And that's what a coach should be. Mm-hmm. Is there a delay? Are you guys hearing me okay?
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to to see like how he does what he does, you know, since I coached high school varsity, not higher like he's coaching, but I want to see how he does what he does.
Coach, you got anything to say about that?
Like that's the I'm speechless a little bit, but because I'm a humble individual and I don't accept praise that well, so I'll just keep it like that. Thank you for those comments.
All right, Farhan, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, Buddha, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
With Don, man, Don is just like a very understanding coach. What I love about him is that he does not react emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one thing when you watch him, like anything that happens on the court, if it's something big or something little, like he still has the same face.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the players will be more emotional than him, and he'll take us out because he can see us getting emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off the, he take me out and like getting upset, and he just like doesn't even like entertain. He just waits for you to calm down. He's like, all right, I'm not gonna that space. I'm gonna let you talk out whatever you got to talk out, and then he'll see you later. And I love that about him. Like a lot of coaches, like you'll do something on the court that's like not your character, and you know they'll yell at you like, why are you doing that? What are you? Like Don doesn't do that. He'll just take you out, and then like for me, I just once my emotion goes down, I'm like, all right, what did I do? All right, how can I do? And then Don will look at me like, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Just understands every player that he coaches. Like it's not, I don't know, you adjust the way that he coaches. It's not him adjusting to the way that you play or the way that he still does him. And then you see that, and then like you don't feel disrespected, so you just calm down.
Mm-hmm. Don, do you have a reaction to that?
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah, just, you know, I think in life, you know, when you react on emotions, you make you don't make the always the most educated decision.
Mm-hmm.
And when you act on emotions, you can be going, it only takes 1 second to make a bad decision, you know, and, you know, when everything was going on, I told all these guys that, you know, it takes 1 second to ruin your life, and it takes a whole lot to fix it. So, you know, it goes on the court too. You take 2 minutes to rest and just calm down. You get back on the court, you play 20 more minutes the second half, and you could go out and kill it. You know, it goes, so the more you could take save and kill, you know, the whole Spurs mentality that, you know, there's time for emotions and there's good emotions. You know, it's when you can control that, you can become a better person on and off the court.
Mm-hmm.
Business, you know, business with these guys' brands, there's going to be a lot of things, you know, that could happen that you could make a spur decision that maybe not the best for your brand. So it goes in all aspects, not just basketball.
Cool. Sounds good. All right, Farhan. Oh, G, you had something? Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I could wait after Farhan's because it's actually a question for Farhan. So
okay.
All right. I might be the oldest person on this Zoom right here. Anybody past 50? I didn't think so. So
no, we're gonna minute. Only physically, right, Adam? Only mentally.
What I really, again, for me, really, I used to discount myself because I had a chasing hoop dreams, but I chose to work and join the military. So I played ball, rec ball, military ball, all that stuff. But then to transition out of the military, and Buddha, I love Buddha so much because I know he gets my world by being in that veteran, because a lot of people don't serve. But that transition out of the military back into civilian life and this whole entrepreneur, like this is all new to me. Like I have no idea about being an entrepreneur or none of this stuff. But looking and meeting you guys and ladies here, it's like, how do we teach this to the next generation, right? Like, and this is what we're here for. We're all born for a reason, for a purpose, and our conversation is to serve that back to the generation behind us so they don't have to make the same mistakes, or we save a life. So I know you guys have degrees in education, and I'm off the court, like that's where you and I we'll do this work together, because I know you have degrees, like Flash has his degree. Like you guys have education that we can contribute so much to the world, and especially Oxnard, that's missing. And so I'm interested in that part of you off the court, and really the work that you've done, like the GM says, man, like the work that you've done basketball wise. But I'm looking fully at when we're off the court, you know, Monday through Friday. What is that going to look like for us?
Yeah.
And your visions being expressed in the city of Oxnard and wherever we show up, because wherever we play ball, people are going to know who we are. So
Exactly.
I just want to, each individual, like, you went to college, like, what is your vision for it? What was that education reason that you chose that? You know, because we got guys that take psychology, we got guys that got all these different majors, and I want to hear that from you. Like, what are you planning on doing with that education? Because I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that somewhere in the community so you guys can flourish in that just the same as your basketball. So that's where I'm coming from, is like, what is that? What do you want to do with that education?
Okay, Meezy, I'm gonna let you go first because you got to get going. So
Sure.
go and react, and we'll let you go, man.
I'll be completely honest. When I first was in school, all I cared about was playing basketball. I was not thinking about no careers, no nothing like that, because the goal was to just, you know, be on the court as much as I could, stay eligible. That was really the real deal, and that's just me being real honest. It wasn't until I got to Life Pacific, my 4-year college, where I had to really sit down and focus on exactly what I wanted to do. And, you know, it was a blessing from God because the business kind of fell in my lap. So automatically everything was geared towards business. And I learned a lot of things about business. I learned a lot of things about marketing. I learned a lot of things about internal stuff. Like, there's so much knowledge that I got from the school that I was able to apply right when I got into the shop. You know, so right when I got into the business, hands on the wheel, I was able to apply those things right away to turn an industry that is very upside down and kind of shady into a corporate industry, into customer facing industry. So with my sales experience and all the stuff I learned in school, it was real easy transition into the shop to interact with customers and to give them treatment that they've never felt at any other shop. But that's what I just hope to implement in my own business. But that's what I want to implement moving forward. And everything I have my hands in is essentially treat everyone equally, whether they're a customer or a potential customer or an old customer or an unhappy customer. It just goes with friendships too. Good friends, friendships that may be a little bit rocky. It's almost giving the impression that everyone's going through their own thing, and not everything is personal. It's just not. Business is business, and once you can define that line, it makes it a lot easier. But you know, the schooling aspect for business helped me a lot for sure, as far as my own personal business and whatever I got to do moving forward with you guys or my own stuff. 100%.
Awesome. All right, Meezy, go do your thing, brother. We love you. We can't wait to see you on the court, dude.
All right, guys.
Yeah, man. Be safe. Flash, go ahead.
Well, following with that, going into college, mine was the same with just sports. But then, not even a year, probably like in a couple months, I was like, yo, everybody used to tell me basketball is not always going to be there. You have to get the education. Like, what's your plan B, your C? You got a plan D. What's the plan D? So then that always coped in my head in college while I was hooping, like, okay, what if I don't go overseas? What if I don't make it where I want to make it? What do I got to do? And then that's when I was like, yo, that education plays a real big toll, because getting my BA, I never thought I would get my BA as a junior.
Okay.
Like, I thought I would be like everybody else, get it as a senior at the age of somewhere in their like mid-20s. I would never think I would get my BA at the age of 23. And then following in my master's at the age of 24, going on 25. So, I mean, but bringing it to the business aspect is big, because like graphic design is a big market that nobody really knows about. Like, everybody needs stuff. Everybody thinks graphic design is a thing that just anybody can do when they can.
No.
So me bringing that to people and teaching people that is big. And then also get my master's in sports management is like, that's what everybody likes.
Right.
Want to be a coach, want to be a trainer, want to be this. So me following that played a big toll to me teaching kids, you know, training kids, being assistant coach on like certain travel ball teams and whatnot. It plays a big toll. So me helping people off the court with that is real important.
There you go. Buddha, I went to you last on
Yeah.
purpose because we talked education yesterday and you had a different standpoint. Can you go ahead and answer Faran's question the way you answered us yesterday?
Yeah. I was just thinking that hearing everybody, hearing Adam and Meezy's answers. Yeah, I definitely have like a different outlook on education. I respect education. Like if it's for you, I know like the benefits from a degree. I think with the experiences that you get from getting degrees, definitely is beneficial. Like Meezy said, you have to be real communicative. You have to be able to communicate with your customer. You know, a mad customer, a pissed off customer, a happy customer. You just never know. And being in the atmosphere of education, it forces you to do study groups.
Mm-hmm.
I think the experience that you get from going to college is beneficial outside of it. The experiences with education, that education, military, and chasing my dreams, being homeless, is like stuff that they don't do outside in the real world. Like kids, how to budget your money. You know about the world. They just assume to teach you. You know, and not everyone has that can guide you and tell you things about life outside of school. But that was my big thing on education.
So
I know
go ahead.
Bring to Oxnard is experiences and the wisdom that I've learned from those experiences. Education, I definitely would still promote, because I don't think you can go wrong with a degree. But I also want to promote that, there's still, if you're not a school person, like there's still a possibility of like getting without a degree.
Can learn through life, That's what we talked about yesterday. Definitely. Yeah. Speaking of learning through life, this guy gives us all kinds of life wisdom. Take us out, James. What do you got for us, man?
No, like I said, the education part, that's definitely a factor. Everything is mental, and it's about that mental push, man. We always got to be mentally strong and accept challenges in life, and we don't run away from challenges. We accept them. We do not run away from them, and we have to embrace them because we need it. Like shit. In order for a flower to grow, it needs rain, right? So you rain and the sunshine. So we need that balance off in that light. So being homeless, the different trials and tribulations that y'all went through, it only gonna make you stronger. And you apply it and you use it. Anything that you can use as motivation to get you to the next level, to elevate yourself, you use that and you take that, because we're steady evolving as people. We have to keep on evolving. And at the end of the day, our main goal is to pass it down, right? To pass it down. And one of the things that's interesting to me, like today is Nipsey Hussle's birthday today, right? It's Nip's birthday, right? And one of the things that a lot of people relate to is the marathon continues, right? A lot of people hear that vibe, and God bless the dead, and I respect Nip on it, but I don't believe like in marathons in that manner, because a marathon, once you run it and it's over, right? And the things that we are trying to accomplish in life cannot stop. A marathon ends. So my mindset is like, it's not about us running a marathon, it's about us running the relay. You know what I'm saying? Like we take the baton and we run it as far as we can run it, and then we pass it to the next person. So it's not the marathon continues over here. It's the relay. I ain't running a marathon. I'm running a relay. And I'm going to run it as far as I can, then I'm going to pass the baton, then you run it as far as you can, and you pass the baton. And that's what life is, having the opportunity to pass the baton, and it keeps going and going and going. So to everybody, you'll just keep pushing. You keep believing in your dreams, and you keep going for yours. You never stop. You keep going for yours, and that's how you get it. So, you know, I'm going to end on that low note. I appreciate the love, and I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely.
Appreciate you. And I agree with James. Let's go ahead and end it there because that's a good.
G had a question.
Ron, G, did you have a question? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Ferran real quick. Ferran, you see everybody in the circles and you see the whole team. What goes through your mind when you hear everybody's like just trying to do their part to bring the team together? Like you just hear all this positive vibes. What goes through your mind when you hear all this? Does that tell you that you got the right team with you?
I'm jealous.
Why is that?
Because I want to play.
Yeah.
I'm jealous because I want to play. I mean, again, these guys here, man, this is what happens when you pray and you put your dream and you connect with people. You know, it's a puzzle. Life is a puzzle for me. And so as I do my work and be who I need to be, I meet people and if they fit that piece and those visions connect, everybody on here that we talk to, the visions align. The visions are the same. It's not the exact same, but it's their version of that vision. So it's a missing piece. I can't do it all, but Don can do his part. You can do your part. Double R does his part. And the doc does her part, and everything gets played out. And the thing that I was told was you got to trust the process.
Yep.
So in my world now, there's no such thing as fail. There's no such thing as success. Success is just a series of accomplishments. Failure doesn't exist either. You just have to take a step back and, well, what do you need to do to make that correction? Well, maybe you need to study more. Maybe you need to practice more. Maybe instead of going and play PlayStation, you should win and go do some more push-ups and sit-ups. So it's not failure anymore. It's just trust the process. Let people be themselves. Help them make the corrections. If you don't want to be here no more, it's cool. Like the GM told me, we love y'all, but I'm not in love with you.
That's right.
So if you want to be here, this is where we at. We building. If you want to walk away at any time, you're free because there's nothing keeping you here because as the GM would tell you, we create an opportunity. So we don't plan for the guys that we bring in that's going to stay here with us because we're trying to push them to the next level of their life. So how are we going to win championships with a turnover of at the same time giving people the opportunity to move to the next level? So we got to figure that out to keep a close team building at the same time. Who knows where Flash could end up one day? And we don't want to keep it. No, Flash, you got to stay here and play with us. No, it's like we're building up opportunity. And if we can be that bridge to the next level and that dream no longer becomes a dream, it becomes reality, then I'll wake up for that every day.
Absolutely.
But I do want to play ball. And I miss
Coach, we have him on the side if you need him.
Hey, Ron, with that being said, you think maybe one day there'll be an option to retire jerseys for players that play for the team?
Hey, that's why I got the GM because he played professional NBA ball. So his mentality, we're bringing that whole vibe, whatever that means to y'all. We're bringing that whole professionalism to the Orcas. So that's everything that he experienced in the NBA. We're going to bring that because we're going to change the culture. And so I trust everything that he says, and I trust Coach Don. And retiring jerseys, like this is a business, but it's also entertainment.
Sounds good, man.
I'm good with it. Whatever y'all want to bring and have it work out, I'm not limited to any of it.
So
all right, thanks, Ron.
Yep.
Pretty much, guys. Follow your dreams and see where it leads you. That's pretty much what we're gonna say. So we're about out of time a long time ago, but it's cool. Want to thank Buddha, Flash, and Meezy for joining us. This was our second of our 3-part series of the reunions. We got one next week. It's going to be Rabbi, Call, Marquise, J-Rock, and Zach. So that one's going to be a lot of fun. On behalf of myself, Double R, Ricky Rodriguez, then we got the doc, we got the coach, we got Ferran, we got G, and we got GM James down there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll check you next week for our 3rd part of our 3-part series. Everybody be safe out there. Stay cool. Wear a mask. You guys are awesome, and go Orcas. Yeah.